Hello friends, let's start exercise 4.2, third question. Find the two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. And here we'll assume these two numbers as x and y. Let's see the solution. Let the two numbers be x and y. You write it x and y. It can be a and b also, you can take it. And sum is 27. That means x plus y is equal to 27. Y is equal to 27 minus x. Let it be equation number 1. Now let's go to product. So product is equal to 182. So here I'll write sum is equal to 27. So product is multiplication of the two numbers x into y is xy, which is equal to 182. So from 1 in the place of y we can write 27 minus x. Let's replace this y by 27 minus x, which is equal to 182. So what I have done here, in the place of x we have substituted 27 minus x from equation 1. Multiply this 27x, x into x, x square. Shift this 182, it is going to be minus, which is equal to 0. Rearrange this equation. We are going to get minus x square as our first term plus 27x minus 182 is equal to 0. The first term is negative. Little bit the calculations are going to be complicated. So what we do, I'll change the sign of each and every term. So now the equation is going to be x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. Find the factors for 182. 2 9s are 1s are, then 7 13s are. So when you add the two factors, what you need to get? 27. So from this factorization we can see that 182 factors are going to be 14 and 13, and when you add you are getting 27. But what is the sign of 27 here? The middle term sign, it is minus. So give minus to both, and when you multiply you must get plus 182. So now let's start here. So now x square minus, instead of 27 we are going to write minus 14x minus 13x plus 182 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. So take it common. So x into x minus 14, take minus 13 common, x minus 14 is equal to 0. Now x minus 14 into x minus 13, which is equal to 0. So x minus 14 is 0 or x minus 13 is equal to 0. Therefore x is 14 or x is equal to 13. So now if you take the first number as 14, then y must be 27 minus 14, which is 13. Or if x is 13, y must be 27 minus 13, which is equal to 14. Therefore the two numbers must be 14 13 or 13 14. Required numbers are 14 13 or 13 14. That's about the solution here. This factorization we are going to write here, and let me rewrite here 2 here, and it's going to be 7 here. So now let's go to the second question. Find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose squares are 365. So we need to go for consecutive positive integers. That means two continuous numbers. So let the two consecutive positive integers be two consecutive positive integers be x and x plus 1. You take it, and what's given to us? Sum of its squares is equal to what? 365. Write it. First number is x, square of that is x square. Second number is x plus 1, square of that is x plus 1 whole square, which is equal to 365. X square plus expand this using a plus b whole square identity. A square is x square plus 2 into x into 1 is 2x. 1 square is 1, which is equal to 365. X square plus x square, 2x square plus 2x plus 1. This one you shift, minus 365 is equal to 0. So 2x square plus 2x minus 365 is 0. Dividing each term, we can see here, we can divide the coefficients by a common number which is nothing but 2. So dividing each term by 2. Dividing each term by 2, we are going to get 2x square by 2, x square, and 2x by 2, x, then 364 by 2, 182 is equal to 0. So now this minus 182, we can see the above problem. We have got same factors, that is 14 and 13. But when you add, you are getting plus 1. So plus 2 14 minus 2 13. So x square plus, in the place of middle term, we are going to write 14x. And the next number must be minus 13 minus 182 is equal to 0. So now let us combine this one. First two terms, take x common, x plus 14. Here minus 13 common, x plus 14 is 0. X plus 14 into x minus 13 is 0. So x minus 14 is 0 or x minus 13 is 0. That means x is equal to 14 or x is equal to 13. So if x is equal to 14, x plus 1 must be, sorry, here you are going to get plus, here it's going to be minus. Discard this value, we have to take this is our suitable value, because why we need to leave this value here? You have got a negative sign. Our question is a positive integer, so only positive number should be taken. So 13 plus 1 is 14. So now required positive integers are 13 and 14. That's all about this question. Fifth question, the altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find the other two sides. So let's draw a rough diagram of a right angle triangle so that it will be easy for us to understand. And here we can name it as A, B and C, and BC is going to be base. And this AB is the altitude, and altitude is 7 cm less than the base. So base we take it as x, then altitude is going to be x minus 7, hypotenuse is 13, so AC is equal to 13 in the diagram. So right here, let base is equal to x, so altitude is equal to x minus 7, and again in right angled triangle, let's apply Pythagoras theorem. So what you have to do, we have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. So AC square, AC is the hypotenuse, so AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Let's write that one and substitute the values. AC is 13, write it. AB is x minus 7 whole square, BC is x square. So now 13 square is 169. This is going to be of the form A minus B whole square. Write it as A square minus 2AB plus B square form. So A is x here. X square minus 2 into x into 7 is 14x plus 7 square is 49 plus this x square. So now here we can see x square plus x square, which is equal to 2x square minus 14x plus 49, and this one you shift to other side, that is minus 169. Here everything we have shifted, it's going to be 0 now. So this one I'll write it as left hand side, 2x square minus 14x, and 160 minus 169 plus 49 is minus 120 is equal to 0. So now dividing each term by 2. We are going to get x square minus 7x minus 60 is 0. This is by dividing each term by 2. So for 60, what are the suitable factors? 12 5s are. Because middle term is negative, give negative sign to the biggest number, minus 12 plus 5. So x square minus 12x plus 5x. How did you get this one? In the place of minus 7, we can replace that by minus 12 and 5x. Minus 60 is equal to 0. Now combine the first two terms, take x common, x minus 12. The next two terms, 5 common, x minus 12 is 0. Now what you are going to do is x minus 12 into x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now x minus 12 must be 0 or x plus 5 must be 0. So x is equal to 12 or x is equal to minus 5. So now here discard the negative quantity. So take x value as 12. We have assumed x as what? Base. So therefore base is equal to 12 centimeter and altitude which is x minus 7, that is 12 minus 7 is equal to 5 centimeter. Now let's go to the next question. Question number 6. A cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article in rupees was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. If the total cost of production on that day is rupees 90, find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. So now what we have to understand is here cost of each article we have to find as well as number of articles produced. So that number of articles produced, we'll take it as x. Let number of articles produced is equal to x. So after assuming this, let's go to the condition. What is given to you? Cost of production of each article is equal to 3 more than twice the number of articles produced. So now cost of articles is equal to what's given to us? 3 more than twice the number of articles produced. Number of articles produced is x. Twice the number means 2x. 3 more means 2x plus 3. So that's about cost of articles. Cost of each article is cost of each article. So now the total cost on that day is rupees 90. So write that total cost of production is equal to rupees 90. So total cost of production means what? Number of article produced and cost of each article right here. That is number of articles produced and cost of each article. That will be equal to 90 rupees. So number of article produced is x. Cost of each article is 2x plus 3, which is equal to 90. 2x into x, 2x square, x into 3, 3x. Shift this 90, minus 90 is equal to 0. And we have to find the factors for minus 180. The suitable factors are 15, 12s are plus 15 and minus. So now 2x square plus 15x minus 12x minus 90 is equal to 0. Combine the first two, x is common, 2x plus 15 you write, and here you can write, so you can take 6 common, so 6 2s are 12 plus 6 15s are 90. So now 2x plus 15 into x minus 6 is equal to 0. That means 2x plus 15 is 0, that is 2x minus 15, x is equal to minus 15 by 2. Or x minus 6 is equal to 0, that is x is equal to 6. So x is what? Number of articles produced. Therefore, number of articles produced is equal to 6 and cost of each article is equal to 2x plus 3, that is 2 into 6 plus 3. So 12 plus 3, 15. So this is cost. Let us write simile. That's all about this answer. So I have finished exercise 4.2. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.